only 1 week until All Hallows Eve, my children. Soon we shall rise again.
Shut up, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And guess what? We are back. The band that we have not done in a while. We only did once. And my god, was it a once. We're going to be listening to Chicago. Actually, I think for this album, they were the Chicago Transit Authority. And it is the album of the same name. Boy, you can tell I did my research on this one. It was originally released in 1969 and I think re-released in 71. It didn't chart until 1971, but when it did chart, it stayed on the charts for more weeks than any other rock album in history. I think that's what I read. There's a bunch of different instruments and lots of talented musicians on this, and I'm very excited. The song is called Beginnings. This is apparently the second best Chicago song behind 25 and 64. Which was an amazing song, and it is right here. Go check it out. That was the best guitar solo I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I'm excited to see what they have in store this time. If you guys aren't subscribed, please help a brother out and click the icon right down there. I'd really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free, and it really helps the channel out. Seriously, it really does. We're almost to 6K, guys. We're literally like 50, 60 away, I think. Thank you. You guys know I'm super grateful at all times for y'all. Seriously. Sorry, obviously I'm stalling for time. Okay, here we go. Chicago, Beginnings in 3, 2, 1, go. These guys were way ahead of their time, it seems like. I remember the drummer's name is Danny, I think. Danny the drummer. That's how I remembered it. He's really good.
I'm with you. It doesn't matter where we are or what we're doing. I'm with you, that's all that matters.
That's such a nice sound. And that's Terry playing the acoustic, right? Yeah, that sounds good, man. I love acoustic so much.
I wish I could sing it to you. Oh no, I wish I could sing it to you.
Oh, hell yeah. It definitely still has that 60s influence on it. You can hear it. I don't think we've done much music from the 60s. I like it though. It sounds cool.
Never think of the right words to say. When I kiss you, I feel 1,000 different feelings. The color of chills all over my body.
Definitely has like this free spirit kind of vibe to it, man. I like it.
I quickly try to decide which one I should try to put into words. Oh no.
Yeah, that saxophone adds such a cool texture to it. It's almost got like a big band vibe, you know? Definitely that 60s vibe. I like it. Oh, that's so good. It's like a love song, man. I think that's what it sounds like. That bass is crazy. Oh my god. Speaking of the devil again.
Oh, let that be
Man, Danny was ahead of his time too. Dude. That sounds great for the 69. They said he used a 12-string acoustic for this. I think that's how he's getting that really cool sound. It's definitely a 12-string. Did they say there was a trumpet in this? I can't remember. A trumpet, a trombone, and an alto sax. Wow. Such a cool. Ooh, it's such a cool sound. Oh my god. It's like a wood block. Man, what an awesome blend of sound, dude. It's like it was like made for it. This like big band mixed with like prog rock. Damn, that trumpet's awesome. It's got like a blues influence too, it sounds like. A little bit of jazz too. Wow, this is so much. I love it. They really went for it. I would love to see this live. I wish I had done a live version of this. There's just so much. I love how it kind of like built up to this part. It had like this kind of like climax and then just kept going to the climax. It must be just like the brass doing it, I guess, making me feel like that. Hey, hey. That's so cool. Is this Danny doing this? That's awesome. Such a cool beat, like still in the rhythm. I love it. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. What an awesome ending to a song. Holy shit. I'll stop trying to pretend I can dance. Kind of hard not to, though. That's such a different experience than a lot of the songs I've been listening to lately. Wow. That just felt like fun and just pure enjoyment all throughout. That was so much fun. Like I said, that is fucking so unique. Like, what a cool combination. Like, who would have thought that, like, big band, like, jazz sort of sound with, like, definitely some funk and some, like, blues influence, then, like, rock and roll and prog and stuff. Like, there was just such a beautiful cacophony of genres there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many. definitely Terry Kath on the guitar, man. What a dude. I mean, he wasn't soloing like crazy in this, but like the way the acoustics sounded and like how he was picking it and getting that cool sound out of it, man. Like it really made the song in the beginning, like I said, the whole build up part, and then it built up to the climax like 2 or 3 minutes in, and then just the climax went on till the end, and then the little percussion part at the end, which was so awesome. What a unique way to end a song. I don't think I've ever heard a song end like that or anything close to that. Like that was just like this fun little Caribbean breakdown there at the end for a whole minute to end this awesome song. Like that was so cool. And like the big band looked like the brass, the trumpet, the trombone, alto sax. Like before I got into percussion, that's what I played in band. I did trombone first, and then I complained that it was too heavy, and then I went to trumpet. And I complained that, what did I go play about the trumpet? I don't even remember, but I didn't want to do trumpet either. I wanted to do percussion. I've always wanted, I remember all the drumline people looking so cool, and I wanted to do it. I was a very impressionable kid, so if I saw something cool, I was like, hey, I want that, you know? And bringing that, like, big band influence to, like, prog and, like, jazz, like I said, I can't even call it. It's just, what do you call that? It's just such a unique combo, and it sounded so good. I think the brashness of the brass and like the edginess of the sound that you get from those instruments, it really contrasted well with the more cleaner sound of the prog sound. You know, it's like the cleaner kind of clean cut notes and sounds. Then you have that kind of just that oomph with the brass on top of it. It's just perfect. It's such a cool combo. And then also with the multifaceted like musicians they have, the Danny, the drummer, man, he was just doing all kinds of stuff, and that's from 1969. And I know, like, there are a lot of drummers and that came from that time period that, you know, kind of revolutionized everything. Like, one of the commenters, one of y'all said that they were able to break the rules because they didn't exist yet, and I love that. It's such a good line, and it's so true because no one had built those, you know, preordained or just predetermined boxes that we put ourselves in with creativity. You know, you unwillingly do it and unknowingly do it, you know, but it's just a factor of living in society and in our existence is you're going to put yourself in chains yourself usually because you were told that's how you're supposed to act, that you're told that's what you're supposed to think like through media or your parents or your school, anything, you know, like we just are grown the way that we're taught, at least the way that my generation was taught, unfortunately, and how I'm coming to realize we were just taught to obey. We were, you know, taught to not, what's the word? Don't mistrust authority. You know, always trust authority. You know, government's always looking out for your best interest. Everything, you know, that whole thing, and they obviously aren't. You're just a number in a system, even if that, so the government, you know, like you're less than that. Honestly, it feels like they're treating like people in other countries and people that are, you know, I don't want to get into that, but like just helping other countries, and our country is literally falling apart at the seams right now, you know, and like worse than it ever has, even in the 70s, like the late 60s, early 70s, like it's bad. It's getting bad right now, and it's going to get worse, and until we put a stop to it, which I think we've already gone too far at this point, but you never know. But this is about Chicago Transit Authority and beginnings. What a good song, man. I definitely would listen to that in the car driving, man. It had such a good, fun energy to it, and like you just always kept your head moving and your head bobbing. Just, you know, it's just so much fun, and I like that it had this like really cool blend of the 60s blended with the 70s, you know, and then just there's not even a word for it, that whole entire cacophony of genres like they were playing with in this song. They contrasted and clashed very, very well, and the sound that came out of it was great. I definitely want to do more by Chicago. I'm sorry that it took so long to do another one. I was scrolling through my videos trying to look for something, and I was like, wait a second, has it really been that long since I did that 25 song? Because I love that song so much. That solo, literally, like, my jaw was on the floor. If you haven't seen it, go watch that video. It was so fun. That's one of my favorite videos that I've ever done. Because it just completely took me by surprise. I had never heard of any of them. Like Terry, the band, I've heard the name of Chicago. I've seen their logo, but I had no idea what they sounded like. Because there's like Boston, there's Chicago. You know, there's just so many different city-named bands from back then. And I actually had a Boston sweatshirt growing up that my dad gave me. And I wore it. I had no idea who they were, you know. But like, it's just so cool to find these bands and actually put like faces to names and like, you know, to the sounds that I've heard throughout my life, the songs on the radio, movies. It's like, oh wow, I've heard that before. Oh, I know that guy. You know, it finally clicks. The connection's made. You know, your brain starts firing, and I appreciate that because music's really all I have when it comes down to it. Like other than, you know, your family and your kids, whatever. Music is something that's so personal, but yet you can share it with people in a way, you know, because every song is different to each person. But you can share your feelings, and that's what I try to do. You know, I'm not the most critical analyst, and I'm not the best analyst. I'm a halfway good musician, if that, you know, and it's more about what I feel, I like just try to get a little deeper into things, not even just like the theory, the music theory, anything. I just want to get into what it makes you feel, where it takes you, what does it tell you, you know? And I'm just one guy sharing my opinion and what it does for me. Hey, and if you know, if it's not your thing, that's not your thing, you know? I appreciate everyone that conversates with me and we like have discussions about the music because it really means a lot to me. And it really does. No matter, even if I end up with 15 million subscribers in the end of my YouTube career, which I probably won't even get close to that. But I would still sit down and answer comments and talk with y'all. Like, I don't care. That's what I'm here for. Like, I literally just want to talk music because I literally have nobody in my life that even likes the music I like. You know, like I did back in high school, you know, and when you're young, you have a lot of friends when you're young usually. You know, I did. And now they're all dead and they're all gone or they're married in another country, you know, and unfortunately that's how life is, I think. And even more for my generation, but y'all's generation, y'all went to war and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your friends died in war, just like, you know, my friends' older brothers died in like Vietnam, or not Vietnam, in like Iraq and stuff like that. And I think we all go through cycles, you know, our society, our generations, everything. We all go through the same cycle eventually. You know, it's just we hit it at different times and different ages, but eventually you do go through the cycle, all the parts of it, and you reach the beginning again, I think, with a lot of things in your life. I think everything is cyclical. That's what it is. And like just the duality of our reality, I like that. It's pretty good. It just sends you back and forth from 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Or 0 and 1. Eventually, you go back to nothing, you go to something. And it's just that transitionary period, you know, life that really matters. And I think people just get too focused on the end, or they focused on the beginning and they just forget about the middle, which is the most important part, you know, the experience. But I will shut up. That was great. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon, right here. Go check it out, man. We're up to like 25 members. We just got a new Supreme Patron. Thank you, Jane. You're awesome. All my Supreme patrons, all my patrons, you all are awesome. And I just really want to say thank you. You have no idea how much your support means. It literally is putting food in my daughter's mouth, my fat ass, my girlfriend's ass. It's just literally, thank you. Y'all really mean the world to me. And if you want a free request every month, access to blocked videos, and a chit chat with me whenever you want, go hit the link in the description. I'd appreciate it. If that's such a thing, we have a PayPal right here. Ding. Go do it. I really appreciate it. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.